Hello, second graders. Welcome to a new math lesson. We are in topic 2. So let's quickly revise what we learned on topic 1. As you remember, topic 1, we learned addition fact strategies. We learned about how to make a 10 to help us add. We also learned how to use the number lines. We used also double and near doubles. Today, we're going to have something new, topic 2, even or odd numbers. So please open your book, page 61. And let's see what we have.
Draw cubes to make the numbers shown. Shade all the numbers that can be shown as two equal groups of cubes. What do you notice about the numbers you shaded?
All right, odd or even. If we say we have an even number, that means this number can be break in two equal parts. You can split or share it in two equal parts. So if I have 8 counters, I know, or 8 lollipops or 8 stickers, I know that I can split them or put them in two halves, that one half will be 4 and the other half will be 4. So they are two equal parts. So if it's the opposite, if it's even number, this is the number I cannot have it break or split or divided or separated in two equal parts. Like, for example, 5. So if I put in one side 2, the other side will be 3. I can have 3 and 3 or 2 and 2. So there will be always one part more than other. So that one we call an odd number. But if it's even number, that means I can split them to two equal parts. When we look over here, I have from number 1 till 20. So this is another simple one to help you to know which one is even or odd. You know that we have numbers, we have ones, and we have tens. So if your one number, the ones, is odd, that means the whole number is going to be odd. So for example, and if the number is even, that means I can split the total to two equal parts. So for example, let me use different colors. So for example, 2 and 12 are even because I can split the 2 to two equal parts. If I have 2, I can put 1 on this side, 1 on that side. 12, I know that 12, if I split them 6 and 6, that's my double, that's mean two equal parts. So that's an even number. 4, yes, and 14. 5, no. 6 and 16. 7, no. So 17 I can. 8 and 18. 9 and 19, no. 10 and 20. So these are even number that I can split them or separate them or divide them to two equal parts. But for example, number 1 and 11, I can't do that. If I have one counter or one cube, I can split into two equal parts. If I have 11, I can. 3 and 13, no. 5 and 15, also we can. 7 and 17, 9 and 19. Let's go for the next page and see what we have here. Let's watch the video.
How can you tell if a number is even or odd? You can use cubes to find out. A number is even when it can be shown as two equal parts. Is the number 8 even or odd?
As you see, you can see them to two equal parts. So it's even.
The number 8 is even. How do you know the number 8 is even?
because we split them to two equal parts. The first row, 1, 2, 3, 4. The second row, 1, 2, 3, 4.
The number 8 is even because you can separate the train of 8 cubes into two equal parts of 4 cubes each. A number is odd when it cannot be shown as two equal parts. Is the number 9 even or odd?
Can we see them? I have two parts, but they're not equal. I can see that. The first row, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 counters or 5 cubes, and the second row, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is not an even number, it's an odd number.
The number 9 is odd. How do you know the number 9 is odd? The number 9 is odd because you cannot separate the train of 9 cubes into two equal parts. What are some other even numbers, and what are some other odd numbers? The ones digit tells you if a number is even or odd. Is the number 18 even or odd? The number 18 is even. How can you tell that 18 is an even number?
Because the one digit is 8, and I know 8 is an even number because I can split 8 to two equal parts.
The ones digit, which is 8, is an even number, so you know 18 is even. Is the number 19 even or odd?
Select your answer.
Very good, odd, because I can split, if I look at the ones digit, the ones are 9, and I can split 9 to two equal parts, so it's odd.
The number 19 is odd. The number 19 is odd because 9, the ones digit, is an odd number. You can now see how to tell whether a number is even or odd.
Right? So this is how they tell you. You break apart a tower of cubes to make two equal parts. But if there is any cube left, that means your number was not even, it's odd. Because you did not split them or break them to two equal parts. All right, for example, 14. You can also look at the ones digit, and I know it's 4. 4, it's an even number that I can split it to two equal parts. That means 14 is also an even number that can be split to two equal parts, 7 and 7. How about 19? As you can see, you can break them to two equal parts, and the ones digit on number 19 is 9, and 9 is not an even number, so this is an odd number. Okay. So what we learned today, that if you have an even number, that means you can split them or break them to two equal parts. But if you have an odd number, you can have an equal parts. For example, let's see the first row, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's the first row. And then the second one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 10 plus 9 equals 19. And I can tell that these are not separated or broken to two equal parts. Okay, so you're gonna go for the next page. and you're gonna do the independent practice. What are you gonna do? Page 63, you look at your number, you look at the picture of the cubes that you have. If there are two equal parts, that will be even. And then you're gonna count how many in the first row, how many in the second row, and you're gonna write it down. But if it's not equal parts, that means it's odd, and you're gonna count the first row and the second row, and then you put your total. Okay, that's it for today's second graders. I leave you with the rest of the activity to do next page, 63 and 64. All right, that's it for today. Thank you. Hello, second graders. Welcome to a new math lesson. Today we're still in topic 2, lesson 2, still learning and having more practice covering even and odd. If you remember a previous lesson, we learned about even number and odd number, and we said even number, the number that you can split or divide or separate it in two equal parts. And we saw that cubes, that 8, for example, we can easily break it to two equal parts, 4 and 4, so that would be even number. And we learned that odd number, it can be splitted or divided or broken into two equal parts. Today we're gonna have a different way to help us know and figure out if this number is even or odd.
The students in Ms. Jen's class work in pairs. One student does not have a partner. How many students could be in Ms. Jen's class? Use cubes to show your thinking. Draw a picture of your work.
So if I know that one of the kids don't have a partner, that's mean that was an odd numbers, because I know if it's an even numbers, they will be pairs or separated into parts, or each one will have a partner. But if we have one missing or one without a partner, that's mean that number of the students in Miss Jane's class was odd number, not even, that it doesn't have a partner. So let's watch the video and see that squares and shapes can also help us to find if this is even or odd. So if you have squares or boxes, and you know that if you have a partner, and it would be easy as another way to help you to see if this is an even or odd number.
Looking at patterns can help you see if a number is even. Look at the patterns in these pictures. Each gold shape has 2 rows with the same number of squares in each row. In each purple shape, the top row has 1 more square than the bottom row. Which numbers are even? Which numbers are odd?
So I can tell that the yellow or the golden square for 4 and 6 are even, because as you can see that each square have a partner, or I can split them in pairs. But for the purple colors, it's not. So even numbers 4, 6, and odd numbers 3 and 5.
4 and 6 are even because each square can be paired with another square. 3 and 5 are odd because one square can't be paired with another square. If you can count the squares by 2s, the number is even. What number will come after 2 and 4 when you count by 2s?
If you remember, keep counting 2s, so 2, 4, then you add 2 more would be 6, 2 more, 8. Very good.
6 comes after 4 when you count by 2s. 6 is an even number. Can you count to 7 if you skip count by 2s? Is 7 even or odd?
Select your answer.
Even is odd.
7 is an odd number, So you cannot count to 7 if you skip count by 2s. You can count to even numbers when you skip count by 2s. The addends tell the number of squares in each row. The sum is the total number of squares. When you have two equal addends, you can always show two equal or paired rows of squares. Look at these equations. What patterns do you notice in the equations?
Can say that both addends are the same. 1 plus 1, 2 plus 2, 3 plus 3, 4 plus 4. And I can also see that the answer or the sum is skipping or in pairs by 2. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 means 5 plus 5.
The addends are the same in each equation. The sum increases by 2 in each equation. All the sums are even numbers. What is the next even number after 8? The next even number after 8 is 10.
You now know different ways to show that a number is even.
Okay. So now, is the number 10 even or odd? Draw a picture to show how you know. So you're gonna draw. Either you can do the cubes or you can go back like the square and see if you have the first row exactly numbered at the second row. All right, write the number for each model, circle even or odd. So as we see, total 7. One row have 4 box, 4 square, and the other or the second 3. So this is an odd because they're not paired. But if we go for number 2, I can see that number 2, it's an even number. Why I'm saying it's even? Because I can see that the equation or the bars or the squares that they are paired. So I can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 in the first row, 7 in the second row. I know my doubles. So 7 plus 7 equals 14. So that's an even number, can be split or divided into equal parts. Okay, so you have your exercise, page 67 and 68. This is really fun. You have all that color. So write the number for each model, circle even or odd, then write the equation. So you're going to count how many square you have. You're going to put it here. You're going to circle if it's even or odd. Looking at the picture, I can tell right away that each square have a partner or have a pair, so that means it's even. And then when you count, you add the first row and the second row and you put your total here. So don't forget, circle even or odd, then put your equation. All right, then we have the next page as well. All right, second graders, that was it for topic 2, lesson 2. Thank you.